Okay, time to do the check that I always have to do because this goddamn thing is annoying. It always has to do this, doesn't it? Every single time. Alright, we're looking good. So let's do this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to Money in the Bank. I'm your host, as always, Scott Silva, alone this time for the first time on a pay-per-view due to the very intense match that my commentary partner Jay's Gold has to have for this event. But right now, focusing on the NXT Women's Championship to open the show. Shayna Baszler coming out with a victory against our NXT Women's Champion last show. No, she didn't have a victory. Rhea Ripley did, due to the interference of this woman. She has had a little bit of a chip on her shoulder since her championship loss to Gabby Rogers a few weeks back when she won the chance. And now she finally has her shot one more time in a triple threat match. It's going to be quite the event, but someone else that she has to share the ring with, a longtime rival, going more to the dark side, Rhea Ripley.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, an absolute force to be reckoned with, the Judgment Day's pure embodiment of rage and destruction. But now she has a chance to hold the gold once more in her career. The real question is, will she be able to overcome the Queen of Spades, and also will she be able to overcome the current women's champion in the form of Gabby Rogers? That is the question that everyone else is asking. We have not seen the NXT women's champion be defended at this point in time in a triple threat match on this new era roster. So now it's time to figure out if people can cut it or if they are just going to fail under the pressure as Lady Death, as Gabby Rogers now makes her way to the ring as NXT Women's Champion. First pay-per-view defense for Rogers. But the real question, there's a lot of questions here tonight. Will she be able to fight off both of these women at the same time? As I've said many times before, in triple threat matches, there is a constant target on your back due to the fact that there is that third person. Normally on a one-on-one match, you always have to focus on that one person, but in this case, that third person changes everything. Making her way slowly but surely. You can only imagine what's going through the thought process of Gabby in this moment. But another good thing is that she walks in a champion. Definitely a big career setter in her career. Will she be able to come out victorious tonight? Everyone's chanting that Rhea may kill her opponents here tonight. But all of these women, in my subjectively correct opinion, are very evenly matched in this matchup. First match of NXT's Money in the Bank now officially is underway, as the champion watches on as Rhea Ripley trying to put some power into Shayna really quickly. Tries to go for a drop kick. The champion comes out a little bit unsuccessful. Now getting some leverage on Ripley, sending her to the canvas early. Sending Shayna into a cross. This is going to be a very hard-hitting and grueling match. Rhea has the strength of about 10 men. Shayna, an absolute MMA expert. And we have seen the devastating Death's Knee from the champion. I would not honestly be surprised if blood will be drawn in this matchup, as Gabby able to get out of harm's way and sending Shayna back down to the mat and trying to unleash as much pain as possible very, very early on to both competitors. But Rhea able to catch Gabby. A plethora of reversals here in the ring as Shayna looks to get something from the bottom of the thing. It has a sledgehammer in hand. And now both of them trying to take out the champion. Little submission on Shayna, stopped by Gabby, and able for Shayna to get out and sending her skull onto the mat. Shayna thrown into the ropes, but easily able to stop herself before meeting a drop kick. Both of them a little bit dazed. And the sling blade from the champion. Clothesline from Ripley. And now she's the one with the sledgehammer, able to hit Gabby just before she rolls out of the ring. That is dirty. Now, able to get a little bit cocky there. Gabby taking control of that, but then met with Shayna. Baszler sending her over. And sending Ripley down. A roll-up pin from Ripley. A roll-up pin from Ripley. Gabby able to break it up. Dodging that strike there. Sending Ripley down. And a Pele kick to Baszler. Gabby is on fire, maybe looking to end this a little bit early, possibly going for the Death's Knee, but Shayna able to, I would say, like, falsely unaware Gabby, I would say. She was gonna go for it, but I think Shayna may have been too close to actually properly set up the move, as Ripley again with the sledgehammer to Baszler. She's not only trying to win, she's also trying to break the career of Shayna Baszler. As now our champion, Gabby Rogers now going for a weapon, going with a kendo stick, and maybe sending it straight into the skull of Shayna Baszler. Going for a pin, but Rhea got back into the ring to break it up. I don't know if that was English there, I apologize. Devastating right boot. Shayna, high knee in the corner. Now Gabby with the sledgehammer, maybe looking to enact some revenge on Shayna for what happened last week, the distraction attack. As Ripley now looks to be getting back into the ring, but not until she gets her own weapon, stainless steel bat. Now sending that to Baszler. Baszler has been on the onslaught of every single weapon in this match so far, and yet she is still standing as case in point right now, sending Ripley down. Going for a pin on the champion Ripley at a count. Knockout at 1. Nowhere near gone, Gabby is. Now sending her up. Sending her on the baseball bat! Baseball bat skull first! And Shayna, best of both worlds, going for a pin. Both competitors down and out. And a kick out at 2 as now Gabby gets back up. Jesus Christ, it's absolutely pandemonium out here as Rhea now thrown back into the ropes and thrown back down by Baszler. All back in the ring, Gabby waiting patiently with that sledgehammer as Ripley now with the clotheslines. And the boot, and now being met with the sledgehammer. And again to Baszler. Baszler has absolutely been destroyed with almost every weapon so far from both competitors in this match. They must know how big of a threat Shayna Baszler really is in this match. At a count, a 2 and a kick out. And now kendo stick to Gabby. Able to get out of it, however. Reversal from Ripley. And now sending her down. And the drop kick slide. Shayna sending Gabby into the corner. Turning her upside down as Ripley now tries to get back into this. And now maybe looking. Perfect opportunity with a riptide! A riptide to Shayna! But she's not going to go for the pin. Oh, she wants to enact some more pain. A shot straight to the champion. And now looking to get one more weapon, the iconic ultimatum, the steel chair. As now Shayna knows the power of the steel chair, gets it away from gets it away from Ripley. Oh no. Not on the chair. Not on the chair! On the chair! On the chair that slam went, but Gabby was able to break it up. Gabby trying to find any kind of momentum going her way. Drop down and slamming her onto the canvas. My English is not the best today. Stiff left arm with the knuckle dusters. I saw that, but the metal bat takes control, sending Rhea down. And now Gabby trying to find some kind of momentum. The double stomp to Ripley, but Shayna now there. Gabby able to get our arms way in a backstabber. Now the chair to Rhea Ripley. Going for the pin. Shayna outside. Best moment now. And still your women's champion defending it successfully on a pay-per-view. Gabby Rogers, still your NXT Women's Champion.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Lady Death.
Gabby Rogers successfully holds the championship she holds so precious. And now we are met with singles competition here after that amazing women's championship match. And I think this now proves the point.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Union from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 255 pounds, Jay, the Chosen One, Phillips.
Now that Jai Phillips out here for singles competition, this now shows that he will not be the person to be the tag team member for Liam Rogers in our co-main event against Jace Gold and the tag team member of his choosing. Jai backstage said, I need to be on this pay-per-view. Give me someone that I can actually contend with. Very, very bold words from Jai Phillips, as now we await his opponent that has been handpicked from Mr. John Cena himself. Who will he be facing? And just like that, I think Jai Phillips has bitten off more than he can chew, as the monster of all monsters is his opponent at Money in the Bank.
Weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. It's a little bit of a shock to me that Braun Strowman was the one handpicked to face Jai Phillips. But it only makes sense. Jai was extremely cocky backstage, and now he has to pay the price. Jai Phillips versus Braun Strowman here. Money in the Bank, the only place you can ever see this kind of matchup. Matchup now officially underway. And now Braun Strowman wasting no time showing his strength. Trying to make Jai submit early. But able to get out of it just in time. Sending it across. Springboard forearm. Rattled the monster a bit, sending him into the ropes and a punch straight to the gut. Braun able to get some momentum back, and the power of Braun Strowman goes for a cover early on Phillips and a kick out at 1. And now going again with the slam. Sending him outside, meeting him there. Throwing him out, but however, Jai was able to get out of harm's way. The reversals that these two men are now doing, and a high knee straight to Strowman. Strowman able to get back up quickly, however. And now another throw. There it is, on to the outside. A more painful area than the ring ever has been. At the count of 5, halfway. But they both get back into the ring. Strowman still using his strength to keep Jai away from him. And a big slam on the turnbuckle. And a brain chop. But Jai able to get some speed into there. Getting Braun up. Throwing him into the corner. And a super kick. Taunting on the outside, but I think Strowman noticed and sending him out. The little spear. And a clothesline. Jai must be thinking to himself, boy, have I stuffed up now. As Braun showing Jai just how he feels, and I guess a lot of people feel backstage not being on the same terms as the Australian native. Now Jai's getting some strikes in very, very quickly, I must say. But yeah, as I said earlier, in the entrance of Jai Phillips, because he is out here in singles competition, that must mean that the masked man that we still do not know the identity of will be the tag team partner for Liam Rogers in our third main event tonight. Let me remind you of the other two main events. We also have the NXT unification match between Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles as Braun Strowman goes for the cover and a kick out at 1. But also our last match, our main event is our Money in the Bank ladder match consisting of Cody Rhodes, Bron Breakker, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Adam Cole, and Finn Balor. Braun Strowman, Jai up, snake eyes on the rope. The crowd coming alive tonight. Jai able to get some momentum back. Sending Braun down, the palms strike straight to the skull of the monster. Goes for the pin. And a kick out at 2. Now sending him face first to the canvas. Braun huddled up in the corner. Able to do the same move, the same kick straight to the skull of the monster. And now, didn't get all of it, but he still got that finishing slam from the apron. Jai just needs to go over and pin him, but he may be out just as much as Braun is. Will Jai overcome Braun Strowman here tonight? And a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2. Not out yet. Braun breaking up the momentum. Jai, he has his hands clenched on the steering wheel of this car, of this matchup, and he's refusing to let it go to someone else. But they think it may be over with the running power slam from Braun. The move that has finished so many competitors. Will it be enough for Jai Phillips to stay down cover? And a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2 and Braun is baffled. Everyone now saying to fight forever. As now, Braun was trying to go for something, but a reversal from Phillips. My God. Jai sending him down again and going for those palm strikes. Now possibly going the outside to meet Braun that he just rolled out. And the devastating kicks to the skull. Jesus Christ. More kicks to the skull. He's trying to make Braun bleed. That's not on. Setting him back into the ring. Count of 3. Jai going to the top rope. Maybe looking for something big in the elbow. Straight to the back of the spine. And now Jai may be looking to finish it here and didn't get all of it again, but still knocked Braun Strowman out because of the connection of his right leg to the skull. And a kick up from Phillips. Trying to get Braun sent to the ring so there's no rope breaking. Cover. Will it be enough for the match to end? And it isn't. And it isn't. Braun Strowman still is in this. Jai not digging far enough deep to find something to put Braun away. Snake eyes on the turnbuckle. But Jai immediately, and the knee straight to the skull of Strowman. And now just unwailing on the monster. Going out again, trying to look to finish this once more. But Braun sidesteps away. He sidesteps away. And now throwing it across the ring. Braun is feeling the audience in attendance as he throws Jai Phillips around the ring. He ragdolling him like some kind of puppet master. And Braun looks to finish this right now. Running power slam. Cover. And a kick out. What the hell are these guys made of? Multiple finishes from Jai and 2 running power slams from Braun, and yet this match is still on its way. Braun rubbing Jai's skull across the top rope. Jai, Braun exchanging blows. But again, letting gravity do the work for him, sending Jai down. I am completely in shock right now at the power and the resilience of these two men. Braun in the cover. And it's over. Finding enough punishment to finally put Jai down. What a contest that was. Both of them gave it their all. Jai tried his best, but ultimately got silenced from the very person he subsequently called out. I guess karma is lurking around the Money in the Bank arena as Braun now walks away victorious. Now we move on our way for the Tag Team Championship match. This team getting another shot at DIY's Tag Team Championships because of the fatal 4-way match last week that was won by that man, Carl Anderson, accompanied by Luke Gallows, the OC. Hitting it down.
The following contest is a tag team ladder match and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the OC.
The OC trying to look to capture some gold so they can be just like their leader, AJ Styles, going into one of our co-main events to try to capture the undisputed NXT Championship from Drew McIntyre. To become the very first undisputed champion. He has the NXT Championship. Drew McIntyre has the 2.0 Championship. But now these two need to focus on the undefeated team of these two men, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
And at a combined weight of 400 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY.
An absolute monster of a tag team, been undefeated ever since the re-emergence in this new NXT. Ever since winning the tag team championships, they have gone on a winning streak. I wouldn't say much about their singles runs, but as a team, they have been completely untouchable, even defeating the team of the OC last pay-per-view at In Your House in a normal tag team match. But now we have a ladder match on our hands. The OC DIY Tornado Tag Team match is now Luke Gallows possibly trying to look for a ladder very early on. But now both of these two teams now trying to absolutely beat the hell out of each other very early on. Luke Gallows going after Gargano and Carl Anderson going after Ciampa. This will very much mimic the Money in the Bank ladder match. The ladders everywhere with an item of importance at the very, very top of the arena. And now Luke Gallows a little bit unsuccessful in his top rope dive to Johnny Gargano, and Gargano trying to find a way to capitalize as Ciampa, the first one to grab a ladder, sending it into the ring. But Anderson, a back rip and a strike to Ciampa as Gargano, the double boots onto the chest of Luke Gallows. These two teams have gone to hell and back. Last time, Springboard Gargano unsuccessful. These two teams went on a half-an-hour classic at In Your House. Will this be any different? As Ciampa tried to go for Anderson. Anderson getting back into the ring in a matter of moments. Possibly trying to help his tag team partner, going after Johnny Gargano as Tommaso Ciampa brings in... Oh, doesn't bring in. He's setting up a ladder right on the commentary desk and the ring, it seems. Clothesline to the back of the head. Luke Gallows now dazed as Carl Anderson showing his New Japan pride, going after Johnny Gargano. Now set up the ladder as Luke Gallows on the outside, now busted open due to Tommaso Ciampa. Carl Anderson now set outside as Gargano waits for someone to come in and challenge the man of wrestling, but now finds his opportunity, going to the top and now being the first person to try for the tag team championships. He's got the first rung down, he's got the second, but Luke Gallows slamming his back onto the ladder! Jesus Christ! As Tommaso got his head planted in the ladder that he set up. That was such a small time, the time frame, and yet so much just happened more for me to announce here to you. As all men now back out as a crossbody from the outside. Carl Anderson is absolutely feeling it right now as Luke Gallows on the outside just trying to wail on Johnny Gargano. Carl Anderson now has a ladder going up to try to grab the tag team championships, being met by Tommaso Ciampa. Both of them exchanging some shots. And now Gargano getting involved, but Luke Gallows trying to stop him, making it fair. But Tommaso kicking him down and going for the tag championships. This could be a very quick match, if I do say so myself. He only needs one more rung, and it's all over. It's all over just as the match starts. DIY shut down the OC's chance at becoming champions once more.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Understandable that the crowd here in attendance is a little bit upset on how quick that match is, now booing the tag team champions. And now that we've fixed up what happened with the tag team championships,
The NXT North American Championship.
the NXT North American Championship now underway as this man, the Hall of Famer, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Rey Mysterio, is now here at Money in the Bank. Remind you, let's go back slightly. Let's cast our minds back to the match that he had with the North American Champion, LA Knight, where Rey Mysterio became successful in actually pinning LA Knight and actually getting a victory underneath his belt. And it was a big shock to everyone after LA Knight put Grayson Waller through a table the other week on NXT that we still haven't heard anything from Grayson Waller since. Hope he's okay. He hasn't been that good of a resurgence. LA Knight hasn't found as success as he did. So will Rey Mysterio be the one to overthrow the megastar known as LA Knight? LA Knight with the same smirk, the same personality, looking to try to end the career of Rey Mysterio, not letting anyone come between him and his North American Championship that he won on the first broadcast. He is our longest reigning champion to date. But will he be able to hold on to it after he suffered a loss from the very man he'll be defending his championship against tonight? That is the question, for this match at least. As he looks to gear up.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio. And his opponent from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion,
LA Knight looking very comfortable defending his North American Championship here tonight against Rey Mysterio. But will it just be the repeat of before, as Rey Mysterio was able to defeat LA Knight? Will it happen again tonight? It's only a matter of moments until we see. Rey Mysterio, LA Knight, now underway. As LA Knight wasting no time with a clothesline to Rey Mysterio and a high knee to his skull, going for a pin very early on, but a kick out at 1. And now, a big right, sending Rey to the canvas. A plethora of shots. But Rey with a roll up. And a kick out at 1. The chops and the drop kick. LA Knight seems to have learnt from his mistakes. The other weak springboard crossbody from Rey. Very athletic man Rey Mysterio is against the hard-hitting technical prowess of LA Knight, sending him down to the ring. Trying to deal some damage to the legs of Rey Mysterio. May suffer from his high rope maneuvers if that keeps happening. Rey trying to get LA Knight off his case. 2 elbows to the head of the North American champion. Count of 3. And backbreaker. A count of 5. And now Rey bleeding from the mask. Sending him down. Well, wait, LA Knight's trying to keep Rey Mysterio down in the back of the ring. Will Rey make it back in time? But no, LA Knight resets the count. Sends Rey down, back first on the outside. Sends him back into the ring. Now, sending him down and out. Rey's struggling to try to breathe, but just as I say that, DDT goes for the cover. And a kick out at 1 from the North American champion. Sent into the ropes. Drop kick to the knee. Stopping LA Knight dead in his tracks as a double stomp onto the chest. Rey definitely trying to get some momentum in this match, and he seems to be achieving it. A drop kick sending LA Knight to the outside. Rey slides out to meet him there, sending LA Knight using his power against him. Rey asking for a little bit more, a little bit of a taunt to the champion, asking that he is not enough. Please try a bit harder. And I think LA Knight's now received the message. But Rey, middle rope. And a DDT Hurricane Runner. LA Knight getting out of harm's way now. Sending Rey down to the canvas. And another knee to the already bleeding skull of Rey Mysterio's. LA Knight now goes to the top rope. Elbow drop. Going for the cover. And a kick out at 2. LA Knight now furious. He just wants it to be over with a cheeky roll-up pin from Rey Mysterio. And a kick out at 1. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That didn't look nice. And a kick out at 2 from Rey. Everyone chanting the signature Fight Forever chants as Rey now getting his kicks in. And a drop kick to the side of the skull of LA Knight. And another drop kick to boot. and tried to go for a little bit of a frog splash there from the top rope, but didn't come as successful as he had planned. LA Knight now getting in some strikes. Try to go for a big boot. Unsuccessful. Ray dropping him on his back, paying an homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero with the Three Amigos. Cover. Will this be it? Will he win the North American Championship to kick out at 2? Say what you will about the tactics and the betrayal of the fans from LA Knight, but he has some of the biggest resiliency measures in his tank than any other person on the roster, as Rey Mysterio showing everyone the power and the tactics of Lucha Libre with another drop kick to LA Knight's knee. Now going to the top rope. Frog splash, but LA Knight able to get out of the way. Throwing Rey Mysterio over his head, goes for the pin. And a kick out at 2. Only just, and LA Knight absolutely shook about it. Now going for a roll-up pin once more. Rey Mysterio going for a 2 count and a kick out. LA Knight tripping Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio doing the same to LA Knight, and a devastating knee to LA Knight. And that, oh my god, that drew blood. LA Knight now bleeding from the skull as Rey Mysterio up at the top rope trying to look for his frog splash and connects. Will we have a new North American Championship here tonight? And we do! We do! Rey Mysterio, new North American Champion. LA Knight has been conquered. The man who won his championship on the very first night of NXT, who took down the Judgment Day single-handedly, now falls to the masked man known as Rey Mysterio.
NXT North American Champion, Rey Mysterio.
Congratulations, Rey Mysterio, on capturing the gold. Come on. And now the first of our 3 main events, the tag team match that everyone's waiting for, as the Australian Underground makes their way to the ring. And wait, what the hell? Wait a second!
Tag team match set for 1 fall.
No way!
Combined weight of 441 pounds. Grayson Waller and Liam Rogers.
I am completely in shock right now. Liam Rogers making his way to the ring, but next to him, wearing the hood of the Masked Attacker. It can only be true. The Masked Attacker this whole time. The man sent from Liam Rogers to turn Jay Skull's life into a living hell was Grayson Waller, and that makes total sense. Grayson Waller is from Australia. That only makes it more of a beneficial factor for Rogers to team with him. So the team for Australia Underground now speaks Grayson Waller, Jai Phillips, and Liam Rogers. As now the other team. Oh my god! One shock after another! Jay Skull's teammate, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. What the hell is happening here? One moment, we find out Grayson Waller is the masked attacker, and now we see that the man from AEW, the man that Jace Gold had a good tight connection with, is, of all people, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, former All-Atlantic champion, member of the Best Friends tag team. And now he is here in NXT trying to lend a friend a favor and teaming with Jace Gold to try to take down the biggest rivalry of the decade, being Jace Gold versus Liam Rogers. And now the man who everyone is behind 100%, and my commentary team member, the man himself, Mr. Jace Gold.
124 pounds, Jace Gold.
This man, the genius he is, bringing in Orange Cassidy. This match will be a one for the lifetime. And this is the first match that Jace Gold will participate in where he won't only get to verse Liam Rogers, but he will get to verse Liam Rogers in a fair manner. The match he had, where it was the 1-on-3, the Australian Underground versus Jace Gold, technically doesn't count in his book because it was an unfair matchup. It was 3-on-1. This is the first matchup where both Liam Rogers and Jace Gold are participating, and it's under fair grounds. A 2-on-2 match. Jace Gold and Orange Cassidy versus Grayson Waller and Liam Rogers. Waller starting it off for Underground. Orange Cassidy starting it off for their team. This first main event officially underway here tonight, as Orange Cassidy wasting absolutely no time tipping into those reserves of his, going after Grayson Waller. Wait a second. Oh, wait, I just realized the Masked Man, he debuted the same night Grayson Waller got put through that table against LA Knight. That could have been planned to make it seem like Grayson Waller was out of action, but in reality, he was helping his team. And Grayson Waller, and this is something that I don't think he will ever let down, is Grayson Waller, as the Masked Man, was able to defeat that man right there, Jace Gold, in a one-on-one contest last week. The real question is, will that dip in anyone's favor here tonight, as Jace Gold goes to the top rope, possibly looking for something, but knowing that Grayson Waller is too far away, tags back in Orange Cassidy. However, Grayson getting out of harm's way. The Australian namesake, Grayson Waller, NXT 2.0 superstar. Now bringing Orange Cassidy over to Rogers, but not being able to get him all the way to the point where he can tag. Cassidy sending him into the ropes, throwing him onto the knee for a backbreaker, going for an early pin and a kick out at 2. Going across the ropes and a cross body to Waller, and now Waller with a cheeky roll-up, a roll-up pin, and a kick out at 1. Grayson, and our knee straight to Cassidy's forehead. Cassidy not letting it phase him though. Like I said, a former All-Atlantic champion tagging in Jace Gold. What are they planning to do here? As both of them, wait, what the hell? A superplex! And Jesus Christ, as Grayson Waller tries to look to tag in Rogers and Jace, now sharing the ring with one another in a fair competition. But no, I don't think, no, Jace isn't ready. Jace is nowhere near ready. He believes that since Rogers has put him through so much crap, he doesn't believe that he should be facing him. So now Orange Cassidy taking on the Australian psychopath known as Liam Rogers, sending him into the corner, tagging Jace in once more. Orange Cassidy showing some athleticism here as Jace trying to break the back legs of Rogers, which at this point I can only see is fair. Both of these two have put each other through hell and back, and this is only the tip of the iceberg. There's all of the moment that they had in AEW, which I'm sure Orange Cassidy witnessed. That's why Cassidy is here tonight as the tag team member for Jace Gold. Now, Rogers, after putting in a little bit of pain, sending in Grayson Waller as his little attack dog. And now, possibly trying to choke out Jace Gold really quickly here. Is Jace fading? It doesn't seem like he is, as he will break out. Possibly trying to go for his own pin. Wait a second! And a kick out at 1. Never mind. Sending Jace to the outside, as Rogers now tries to do something as Grayson goes after Cassidy. Rogers sending Jace back into the ring as Cassidy now is the outside. But Jace able to get back to his feet. And knee to skull. And another sidewalk slam. And now, Grayson Waller busted open. He was busted open in last week's match. But now we will be able to see the blood drip from his skull, as this match is still officially very early. As another tag, Cassidy and Jace have very good chemistry, as both of them taking turns attacking Grayson Waller. And a slam from the both of them, as Cassidy now goes head over heels against Rogers. But Rogers out of harm's way. A suicide dive! A suicide dive to Rogers! What the hell? A DDT to the outside! Grayson Waller not able to get enough in there to face Cassidy, and a deep 6. Cassidy now down with Grayson on his feet, throwing him back into the ring at the count of 6. Grayson now back into the ring, able to dodge the springboard. Cassidy, what is he thinking of doing? Working the left arm of Waller, sending him to the outside, tagging in Gold. Gold immediately going for Rogers. Rogers hasn't had many amounts of time in this matchup. And Jace now looking to high fly his point to Liam Rogers, and a diving elbow as Cassidy works on Grayson Waller. This entire match has absolutely gone off the rails. Jace now trying to put some pain on to Rogers, gloating his strength. And now the slam, as Grayson Waller now trying to find some momentum, sending Cassidy the outside. Both legal men with the tilt-a-whirl DDT. No one's there to stop the pin. Will it be enough? And a kick out at 2. This match is completely uncontainable, as Grayson Waller getting an opening here, and a cutter. Possibly trying to go over to Rogers, but not having enough time. Again, the final chapter to Waller. Will it be enough? And Rogers breaks up the tag. Now possibly going for another final chapter. 2 final chapters to Grayson Waller, but Rogers still there to break off the pinfall at 1. Tagging in Orange Cassidy. Cassidy going over to Rogers, sending him to the outside, and a suicide dive attempt failed from Orange Cassidy. Grayson Waller now has the opening he needs to absolutely unwail on Cassidy. Jesus Christ, so much has happened in the last 15 minutes. I can barely contain myself. Jesus Christ. Count of 6. These two need to think about getting back into the ring as soon as possible, as Orange Cassidy now gains back control. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Is there an end to this at all? What the hell did I just see? I'm shaking. I'm absolutely and utterly shaking. What?
Here are your winners.
Jace Gold now has conquered Goliath with the help of Orange Cassidy. Congratulations, guys. And now,
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
NXT Championship on the line. These two had quite the showing last show on NXT, as a calf crusher put this man away for good. But Drew McIntyre knows now to not let himself sleep on the NXT champion AJ Styles, as a champion versus champion unification match is our second main event for this evening, as Drew McIntyre, our NXT 2.0 champion, won that championship off of Braun Breaker, now makes his way to the ring to possibly win himself his second NXT championship. Whoever wins this match will be unveiling a new championship design next show on NXT. So be tuned in for that. But will it be the Scottish Warrior or the Phenomenal One? Will it be a repeat of last show? One calf crusher to McIntyre, making him submit. Or will the Claymore kick fall superior? Only time will tell. And now, the Phenomenal One, the man who defeated Shinsuke Nakamura to have that championship that now lays around his waist. Shinsuke must be looking on in absolute anger right now as the Phenomenal One now versus McIntyre to unify the championships. AJ, fairly confident in his abilities ever since last show in his victory against McIntyre. And honestly, who can blame him? He was able to take out a former WWE champion, a former TNA champion, such as himself. The accolades that both of these two men have are absolutely unparalleled, and the fact that AJ was able to defeat him just in a normal match on TV speaks volumes for their match here tonight. But now, all of the past is now out the window. So now they must stand here, Champion versus champion. Who will win?
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the NXT champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The championship introductions are now done, as AJ passing off his championship. McIntyre has done so already. All the words, all of the actions have now ceased. What matters most is what will happen in this ring right now. Our second main event, and now officially underway, as AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre for the undisputed NXT Championship will now be played out before our eyes, snake eyes, to the corner. McIntyre wasting absolutely no time, putting some pain on AJ Styles, learning from his match last week. McIntyre trying to get AJ a little bit of a weaker opponent to him. Like I said last time they fought, Styles has the strength and the speed, but McIntyre has a lot more strength than him, so that already cancels out that factor. So Styles needs to think of his speed and athleticism as his main form of overcoming the Scottish Warrior, as a roll-up pin from McIntyre and a kick out at 1. McIntyre has the strength advantage and the, I would say, experience advantage, but both these two have started wrestling around about the same time, so it's quite fair in that observation. Is now shoulders keep McIntyre from meeting a fate that he doesn't want to happen just yet. It's McIntyre trying his best to wear down Styles, showing the strength and the power, slamming AJ down. And now, power slam. AJ able to get out of harm's way. Arm drag. The phenomenal one trying to get something back into this match, and a neck breaker. Almost dropping McIntyre on his freaking skull. Jesus Christ, and a suicide dive on the top rope meets the Scottish Warrior on the outside. The count starts, but just as it starts, McIntyre sends AJ back into the ring, and a suicide dive as McIntyre is not watching. Jesus Christ! DDT! The count of 3. Showing some strength here in the athleticism from AJ. He knows what's at stake. He doesn't want to lose the championship that he just won. AJ now back into the ring, and now met with a submission from McIntyre. The camera angle doesn't show it, but AJ quickly getting out of harm's way, out of the arm submission, a forearm, and another forearm, and a Pele kick to McIntyre. AJ is now fueled up. Possibly moving the center of the ring, going for a cover. And a kick out at 2. It would take more than that to put McIntyre down. I think somewhat AJ knows that, but he just wanted to try. Now going for the move that kept him. But now, again, like the first time he used the calf crusher in their match last week. Drop kick. It's not enough. needs to be that center of the ring. Pele kick again from Styles. Getting his much-needed speed and athleticism. The strikes from Styles and finishing it off with a clothesline. I think AJ may be trying to finish it early. And a phenomenal forearm, but no, McIntyre sidesteps out of the way. The phenomenal forearm unsuccessful. And McIntyre going to the corner. I think we all know what this means. Is he gonna get it? Claymore, no, it doesn't. Both special moves, both signature and finishing moves from both of these men countered by the other. You can tell how much these two have studied upon each other. Snake eyes to Styles. McIntyre, power slam to Styles. And the headbutt. The power of McIntyre throwing him across the ring, similar to Braun Strowman to Jai Phillips earlier in the show. It's McIntyre waiting for Styles to get up on the apron. Bringing him back inside and a slam down on the back of the neck of Styles. Styles runs and McIntyre a little bit unsuccessful. Now AJ needs to look for some kind of opening. Sends McIntyre into the ropes and a drop kick. Goes in the corner himself and a forearm to the chin of McIntyre. And a DDT. Going for the cover. McIntyre still in this match. AJ sending him down onto his neck again. McIntyre out and going for another suicide dive. That's the third suicide dive that AJ has done, and they have all worked out every single time. But McIntyre now trying to get some momentum going for him. He needs to pull off that Claymore kick in order for this match to even be slightly in his favor, because right now AJ is absolutely on fire. Going for a calf crusher, middle of the ring. Will McIntyre tap? And he doesn't. Jesus Christ, these two can fight for as long as they want, and they will simply beat the hell out of each other until the other can't breathe. That's how much this title means to both of them. That's how much this match means to the both of them. And we are seeing an absolute amount of display here between the two of them, going for the cover and a kick out at 2 from AJ. McIntyre sending Styles back to the canvas. McIntyre getting the crowd heated up as he try to go for a clothesline, counted into a German suplex. Styles now back in control of this matchup. Try to go for an Enziguri disaster kick. But now McIntyre looking for it. Will he get a Claymore kick and counted again by AJ? 2 Claymore kicks were attempted and both have been countered by AJ. He is not letting McIntyre have any kind of aggression in this match. He has done his homework as he looks to get another phenomenal forearm connects. Cover from AJ. And a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2. And AJ is absolutely baffled as a roll-up pin from McIntyre. And a kick out at 2. Styles maybe looking. Oh my god. Styles clash. And our new 2 championship holder, AJ Styles. Oh my God, AJ had that entire match on his back. He did his research against McIntyre. He was able to counter any Claymore kick he had facing him. Congratulations for the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, in capturing both NXT championships. And now we move on to our final main event. Just as we saw AJ Styles capturing the NXT Undisputed Championship, now he has to be on the lookout for any one of these 6 men that could possibly cash in on him. First person is Finn Balor.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. He's been on a bit of a rocky road ever since his attempt at taking the North American Championship from LA Knight. He has been on a little bit of a resurgence, starting to turn his back on his Judgment Day brethren. But now he has one final chance to possibly fight for a world title. But he has quite the competition in this matchup. This could be over just as quickly. We've seen how quick ladder matches have been in NXT. And we even saw earlier tonight, DIY wasting absolutely no time capturing the NXT championships, retaining them in their ladder match. And once again, the fans were not happy of how quick that went. Just as quickly, they turned on DIY. So the real question is, will a possible fast ladder match here in our main event do the same thing to one of these 6 men? Finn Balor, first one out. But will he be fazed by the other star power that's in this match? One of them being a man who debuted just to have a chance at this matchup. Sami Zayn.
Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn on a bit of a power. He debuted in the very first Rumble match to determine the first 3 competitors for this ladder match. He was unsuccessful in that one, but gave a redemption arc to be in the second ladder match, which he was able to come out victorious, and now is guaranteed to be in this matchup. But will that power, will that hope and drive go to Sami's head? He even hasn't had a proper one-on-one match yet. But this man, supposedly the favorite of this match, Randy Orton.
And representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, a bit of a favorite, like I said prior. Everyone wanting him to capture another world championship underneath his belt. But the real question is, will he once again hold the Money in the Bank briefcase? He's done so before, cashing it in successfully on Bryan Danielson to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship back in the 2010s. But will he hold that briefcase once more? Especially now, considering that AJ Styles now holds both belts. Considering that both of them have quite rivalry around the WWE Championship. Will Randy prevail in a match that he is a quite big veteran for? We will see. Doing his signature pose. We have 3 men, but now where are the other 3? The crowd waiting in anticipation for Mr. Undisputed Adam Cole. Bay.
And from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, quite the trajectory shift. Unsuccessful in almost every match he's had up until he was in the final 3 for this championship opportunity. But now, will he pull it all around? Will Adam Cole become one of NXT's biggest names like he's done once before in the original NXT? Will he do it? He does have quite the superstars to compete against, including some legends, some men he has fought in the ring with already, and some people he used to fight with in AEW. We will see, as we have 2 more men until we can get this match underway for the Money in the Bank briefcase. That being the American Nightmare. And he's coming out right now. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, very grateful for his opportunity here, being able to do something that a former tag team of his was able to accomplish, which was Damian Sandow. Will Cody Rhodes continue his path to finish his story and capture the Money in the Bank briefcase? Mind you, his mentor is in this match in the form of Randy Orton.
220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
As I was saying, Randy Orton, the absolute mentor of Cody Rhodes. Will that play a factor in this matchup here tonight? That is a question that a few people are asking backstage, as he is one of his pupils in the form of their team back in the day known as Legacy, led by Randy Orton, having this man, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase Jr. Will Cody have what it takes to climb the ladder and grab the briefcase? But we do have one more man as the sirens go loud and proud. A prodigy of the Steiner family, Braun Breaker, is here. Possibly looking to enact some revenge on Drew McIntyre plus AJ Styles Let me remind you, earlier tonight I did say this, that Bron Breakker held the NXT 2.0 championship. He lost it to Drew McIntyre, and now he's lost it to AJ Styles. If Bron Breakker wins this briefcase, there's no shadow of a doubt that he will do everything in his power to win the championship back that he truly believes is his. But all of the people that he has to fight against, will he be able to overpower every single one of them to get that chance back? The main event now officially underway for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Adam Cole with Bron Breakker, Cody Rhodes to Sami Zayn, and Finn Balor to Adam Cole. This match is going to be a good one. All of these men knowing what's at stake. Randy Orton throwing Finn Balor down. Cody Rhodes able to counter off Sami Zayn. Bron Breakker wasting no time getting a ladder already in the ring as Adam Cole able to trying to stop him. Drop kick from the springboard. Already a ladder set up in the middle of the ring. Randy wasting no time going up the ladder. This could be a very short match like the other one. But Finn already there to put a stop to the Viper's chances. Throwing him back down to the canvas. Sami Zayn now going for Adam Cole. As Finn going up, so is Sami Zayn as Bron Breakker, Adam Cole, and Randy Orton trying to stop them in their tracks. Now Cody going after his mentor Randy Orton as Finn Balor still up there trying to get the briefcase, but Cody now on his case as Adam Cole sending him down to the canvas. With all of these men in this match, it's going to take a lot more than just one person going up the ladder whenever he wants to capture the briefcase. It requires planning, precision, accuracy, and almost a very keen eye. Understand when your opponents are down and out. Understand when they're occupied, and then go for the briefcase. I believe that's what Jay Skull would say in this moment in time, but I understand that he is out celebrating his latest victory. Cody Rhodes now trying to put Bron Breakker in his place. Disaster kick sends Breakker down and out. Sami not on the best of pages, but Finn Balor watching AJ put up the same ladder that one of the other men did in the tag team match. It's between the commentary desk and the ring. Who will use it to the best of their advantages? Sami Zayn now on it as Cody Rhodes may possibly look to end things for him, but no, he doesn't. As Sami Zayn now gets off the ladder, goes straight to Adam Cole. Breakker now trying to show Cody Rhodes that he belongs to be here with a shoulder bash. Randy and Finn going at it. Sami Zayn trying to keep Adam Cole occupied, slamming his head onto that ladder and putting him onto the ladder once more. But now a crossroads in the middle of the ring to Bron Breakker. Cody, ladder in hand, trying to get the best possible, understanding that he can't get it into the middle of the ring due to Bron Breakker's body now being there. Bron Breakker snatching the ladder from him and putting it in the corner. Adam Cole now in the ring, met with Bron Breakker as Cody now sets up the ladder. Cody being thrown to the apron as Orton and Cody. Adam Cole now busted open due to the ladder, due to Finn Balor. Sami Zayn showing Orton that he appreciates his gesture of getting Cody and Braun away from the briefcase by giving him a drop kick. Breaker already back onto his feet, targeting at Finn Balor and sending him slamming onto the ladder. Sami Zayn trying to possibly do the same, but comes up a little bit short on the ladder. Adam Cole with the last shot on to Sami Zayn. Orton tackling out Bron Breakker's chances of success as Finn Balor trying to take on Cody on the outside, but Cody catches him and slams him down. Breakker not on the best of luck against Adam Cole. Orton still dazed, but able to get back to try to get something going for him. Sends Sami Zayn and a disaster kick. Time for moon from Adam Cole, busting Orton open as Sami now laying back onto that ladder. What does Adam Cole have? Able to get broken up due to Finn Balor being thrown into the mix. And a Samoan drop from Randy Orton. Stuff is now getting heated. Randy now gets sent to the outside. Finn trying to work on Sami Zayn, but getting thrown into the ladder. All of these men just trying to simply beat the hell out of each other as Adam Cole now showing that he is Mr. NXT against Sami Zayn. Finn Balor setting up another ladder in the corner. Adam Cole, Bron Breakker, I've had a decent, good match in the past before. Sending him down. Jesus Christ. Breakker getting out of harm's way. Cody sending down Orton and now going for Adam Cole. Sami Zayn again being pulled onto that ladder. Able to get out of harm's way to stop Finn Balor. Breakker again trying to cost Cody everything. Able to get out of harm's way as well. The reversals from Cody and Breakker as Sami had the ladder, dropped it so he could focus on Orton, but Breakker now has it in hand. Orton now on the ladder. And now Breakker with his slam down just like that. Finn in the ring with Sami Zayn. The ladder once again set up, and Finn able to slam down Sami Zayn once more, and now again heading up to try to unhook the briefcase. His hands now on it. 2 rungs already ripped off, and now making 3. 2 more rungs, and we will have our first Mr. Money in the Bank. One more! And just like that, Finn Balor is now our Mr. Money in the Bank. All of the men were already preoccupied on the outside. Bron Breakker still trying to regain his energy. Did not have enough to get to Finn Balor in time. But what happened has happened. Mr. Finn Balor, the prince, the leader of the Judgment Day, is now Mr. Money in the Bank. Congratulations, Finn Balor. Thank you so much for tuning in to Money in the Bank. We will see you next time. Same place, same time. I have been Scott Silver, and I will see you when I see you. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.